couple different storylines today, but what about the pitching from Font and the bullpen after that?
Outstanding. I mean, to me, that was the storyline as far as Wilmer Font's performance. It's funny how we acquire a guy that obviously didn't have much success early on this year, and numbers can kind of be misleading, and I'm not saying that he's a finished product, but he's really come over here and helped us in a big way. The confidence he showed on the mound. Today, I thought what allowed him to get as deep as he did was obviously the fastball, but then the changeup split, whatever you want to call it, really showed up. He had some awkward-looking swings from some good hitters on that pitch, but kept his poise about him because it seemed like they had some base runners. They had some situations where they could have put him in some pressure situations, but he kept making pitches. So just an awesome performance by him and the rest of the guys.
I mean, to have held the Yankees to one run over 2 games, I mean, with a patched together pitching staff, is a fair way to put it. I mean, what does that say?
It says, when it works, it's fun. That's kind of what it is. I mean, I looked at Ryan Stanek's performance today, similar to what Diego did for us yesterday. Kind of bridge that gap and throwing 25 pitches to open the game yesterday, and then come in and getting arguably the 2 biggest outs of the game, or the biggest out of the game with Stanton at the plate. Right. Just a lot of good things, a lot of things to like from the pitching staff. It's amazing every day how much buy-in we get. We know we're doing some unique things and some questionable things that people scratch their head out at, but these pitchers do a tremendous job of buying in.
Good to see KK get on base a couple times today.
Yeah,
doing what he does in center field.
Yep, I mean, he's going to get going. I know we all want him to get going probably the day before he even got here, but saying that, it's going to take a little bit of time. We knew that, but he's looking more and more comfortable. His timing's getting there. Defense, obviously, it looks like he hasn't missed a step.
You know what your pitching plans are for Sunday?
We will start Matt Andriese and then check on a lot of availability for tomorrow.
Offensively, seems like both kids had the big hits today too, with Damas and Bauer seems like he has a lot of confidence in the plate, and really we talked about maybe yesterday kind of get him going.
Yeah, I think that Jake does have a lot of confidence for good reason. He's such it's just a polished at bat. Even when he gets out, he's challenging pitchers, laying off, spitting on tough pitches. Then he comes up and, how many left-handers hit balls like he just did down the line the way he did. So a lot of talent there. And as far as Willie goes, it was good to see him carry over like you talked about earlier today, because he was starting to shake a little bit as far as the confidence and fairness that's going to happen. But today had to have been a good feeling day for him to come up with the big hit and then obviously the home run.
With all the talk about the pitching, you think maybe in a way you're and I guess I'd be guilty of this too, but you're not getting enough credit. The actual overall numbers have been pretty good.
I don't know. I don't think we're necessarily looking to get credit. We probably don't want to get bashed either for it, but at the same time, every decision, as well as anybody, every decision that we make, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's not throwing something up against a wall. This is an opportunity that presented with so many young pitchers, and it is nice to see when it plays out and when we have success, and it's allowed us to stay in a lot of ball games.
What does it mean to have back-to-back games like this at this point in the season with the murderers row you're going through?
Quite a bit. Coming off that road trip, I mean, that road trip kind of knocked us right in the mouth a little bit. We faced arguably the 2 best teams in the American League. I mean, there's another couple that you can argue that are really good, but Houston and New York, they were the last team standing in the American League last year for good reason. They seem like they might be a tick better this year, both of them. We get on the road trip, we lose 3 in a row, we find a way to win a ball game. And then in Houston, we lost 1 game that we wish we could have had back. So to be able to come back here, take the off day, get back at home, and the fans, my gosh, the support that we've gotten has been outstanding, and find a way to win 2 games has got to be special for this clubhouse.
You did a very good job of not having anyone hit the ball to Joey except the one fly ball.
Yeah.
How do you think he did in that situation?
He looked good. He'll be back out there. That was the plan. Give him a couple days of no action. But no, he looked really good and felt comfortable. Obviously, the decision once we got the lead to take him out. Hopefully, we get past that soon to where we can keep him out there and there's some confidence out there. But in fairness to Joey, it's probably the smart thing to do right now.